Hi everyone, Miguel Saenz with Civil Real Estate here. Thanks for tuning into my video blog. I have a special guest here, Dr. Deborah Dupree with Triad Divorce Mediation. Say hello, Deborah.
Hello.
We are going to talk a little bit about her business and what is mediation. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Hi everyone, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Just like I said before, we have Dr. Deborah Dupree here with Triad Divorce Mediation. I'm not sure if you guys know, I am a certified divorce real estate professional, and Deborah and I do a lot of work together. She's one of our trusted advisors, really have a lot of respect for her. So I'm going to turn it over to her and she's going to talk a little bit about her business, and she's going to tell you guys a little bit about how she helps families in the divorce mediation process.
Thank you, Miguel, and thank you for having me here today.
Absolutely.
Yes, I've really enjoyed working with you and collaborating, and that's really the essence of mediation and what we do in Triad, is that, as far as Triad mediation, we take a look at people going through divorce from not only the legal side of it, but also the financial and the emotional side of it. Hence the Triad.
Right.
And Triad was founded about 3 years ago by Joanne Little and myself. Mm-hmm. And quite frankly, we both had gone through divorces and wasn't really pleased with the process. And having been a mediator myself already, I quickly turned to mediation as a much nicer way to go through a difficult process.
So tell us a little bit more about the professionals involved that you work closely with.
Okay. First and foremost, I mentioned Joanne Little a moment ago.
Right, I met Joanne.
Yeah, and Joanne has an extensive financial background in several different walks of life. Like you, though, she got certified as a financial analyst in the divorce process, so she's very, very studied in not only her field of finance, but also as it applies to divorce cases. Mm-hmm, right. And so she is actually our principal negotiator or mediator in our model. And then we have Keely Landis, who is a legal document assistant, and so she is very grounded in the documents that have to be completed as part of the legal process. And so she's sort of what we call our client manager, and really helps our clients walk through the process and is their go-to in terms of questions and where are we and what next do we need to do. Okay. And then myself, I'm a licensed psychotherapist in marriage family therapy, and I also am a credentialed mediator and conflict coach. And so I sort of play a slightly different role in a few key areas. First, for example, if there's highly emotional elements, then I could help sort of settle that down a little bit before they get into the negotiation around, assets and debts. But I also significantly help through difficult situations, as well as coach and educate parents when it comes to developing parenting plans that are age appropriate and can also address their unique lifestyles.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the costs associated with working with Triad or a mediator.
Great question. Most people are more familiar with the litigated approach. They run out and get an attorney. Mm-hmm. And yet in today's world, an attorney in the family law arena can easily cost $300, $400, sometimes $500 an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And so in that regard, a litigated divorce can easily cost $25,000 per person, and then if you go to court and actually have to litigate matters before the judge, the cost can jump up significantly, another $25,000 to $50,000 per person.
Very, very costly.
Yes. On the other hand, mediation, in our particular model, our parties do have access to attorneys, but on a consulting attorney basis rather than a representing attorney. And that's one of the ways we can keep the cost of mediation down by having access to attorneys. Each of them would have access to attorneys to answer questions, clarify legal rights, and so forth. But they're there on a consulting basis, and really the negotiation and mediation comes through Joanne around the assets and debits, which is really what needs to be divided.
Right.
And then myself with the parenting plan element, and it all comes together. And so the attorneys oversee the process. Now, when you use mediation, quite honestly, depending upon the complexity of the case, could be done in as little as 3 months.
Okay.
But typically done well before a year, anywhere from about 6 to 8 months. And a lot of that's driven by just how ready the parties are to move forward.
Okay. So, great information from Dr. Deborah Dupree. Like I said before, I'm a certified divorce real estate professional. I work in collaboration with triad divorce mediation when the divorcing clients need to divide the assets or find a solution on maybe staying in the home or selling the home. Like I said before, just finding a solution, staying neutral, and help them work everything out. So Deborah, why don't you give the audience a little bit of information about yourself and where they can reach you at?
We can be found on the internet at www.triaddivorcemediation.com. We also have our Facebook page, Triad Divorce Mediation. And then you can also contact us at 800-743-1973.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, Deborah. Thank you, everybody out there. We appreciate you. Miguel with Symbol Real Estate, where heritage meets innovation. Like us on Facebook. That's all I have. I can be reached at 619-818-4506 or Miguel S. at symbolrealestate.com. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.
Thank you.